Hi there, everyone. Oh, hello, hello, hello. It's me, Suzanne Alexandria, and I was just hosting one of my Thursday live calls.
It's
Every
me, Suzanne
Thursday,
Alexandria,
I
and
oh
I
shucks.
was just hosting.
Sorry about that. Every Thursday, I host a call and we channel and we bring through beautiful messages. And today's message was something I just want to share real fast. I wanted to share a summary of it and a little bit of channeling with with Archangel Michael and with Ascended Master Yeshua for you. Um, Many of you may know, some of you may not. I don't know. I don't talk very much about what's been going on with me, but I'm on a cancer healing journey, and I'll probably be talking a lot more about that now because it's changed and I'm changing, and I'm more, um, I say I'm more accepting of sharing the deep truth that's occurring with this journey of being in a vortex, if you will, of cancer and healing it, and what is healing, and what is health, what is wellness, what is all of this. So, in that vein, I'll just share that I was in the hospital the last week, and I had some really high points, some really low points, but I did a lot of inner work while I was in there, and I had a lot of support for that, and it's been really beautiful. And one of the things that came about, now I want to talk about this in terms of what Yeshua was saying today about choices. Because when you have something going on, and again, try to put this in your perspective with what's going on in your life. Maybe it's not health, maybe it's not related, but when you have, it could be jobs, relationships, any inner dialogues, inner work you're doing. When you have a lot of inputs, which we have these days, like I've had a lot of inputs from other kinds of healers, modalities, medicines, other people. I've had to make what are really tough choices. And I've needed to make those choices from the best place possible, which is like mind, body, spirit, heart, coherence. And at this juncture in time, what I'm inclined to say is that we who are doing this work of being human, knowing we're spirit in bodies, that which Mary Magdalene speaks of. It seems like a quickening of the real need to be embodied, to have coherence with our physical self and our spirit. And that's something that's been elusive for me really my whole life due to childhood circumstances. And I'm finding in the midst of this healing journey that I am getting a deeper dive of that coherence in me. And so I wanted to share that. And I'm going to bring Yeshua through now. So just a moment. So what we're saying to you all, greetings on this fine and glorious day, is that heart, mind, body, spirit, coherence is something that you all are at a juncture in time with, and you can choose. And whatever it is that you choose, we want to encourage you that when you're making choices, and this is what Suzanne was speaking about with making choices about Western medicine or Eastern medicine or all the different modalities. So she had to make several choices of new approaches so that her therapy and her healing can work. That part got cut off, so we're finishing it. She had to make some choices. And what we assisted her with was coming into heart, mind, body, spirit with the body, because the body is divine intelligence, coherence to make the best choice, to say yes. And she ended up being able to very consciously choose the right, let's call it protocol, knowing from the body, knowing from the soul, knowing from spirit, knowing from the doctors, knowing from other inputs. All of those contributed to her knowing that it was, as she likes to say, a holy hell yes to this new approach. It's simply a new approach. And what we were trying to expand on in this whole conversation was when you are faced with choices, whether they're of the same ilk or not, and you have different inputs, because humans have so many different inputs these days, don't you? You have social media, friends, business partners, all kinds of inputs. You often have many inputs. When you have many inputs, how are you choosing to stay in your own lane, in your own self-awareness, and be able to process through lots of different mechanisms, through your thoughts and processing? How are you able to come to choice? What we want to say is that you know how to do this, and we're suggesting that a very powerful mantra, once you come into that alignment and know what you're doing, okay, I'm buying this car, okay, I'm going on that date, is that you say to yourself, it is done. It is done by the power vested in me. It is done. I made that choice, and I know it's the best choice. And this lets you have 100% cohesion with the field, with the universe, with what is always helping you orchestrate your next step and your next step and your next step. And so it's a time, beloveds, that you all are in awareness such that you can make these choices. And we wanted to just chime in today and say, making them from the utmost grounded center, your core truth is beautiful. You know how to do that. And then sticking with it, letting it anchor in by saying to the world and the universe, to yourself, most importantly, it is done. And so it is. You're the one. That leaves you in the driver's seat. And that doesn't mean anything can't change even the next day. But let yourself have peace of mind, peace of reference that you have chosen and it is good. Wow. And they're showing me from the Bible. Now, I don't know how this really worked, but the 7 days that God created the world and said it was good. They're showing me that the God consciousness that you are, it comes from purity, and it knows nothing more than purest truth, and it gets to claim that it's done. And so I just share that message with you, beloveds. I'm so happy to be with you, and I'll be back again live, and thanks for listening. Feel free to comment and subscribe and get on my email list if you'd like to get invitations to special events and such. Take good care. Love you, love you, love you.